then please listen in closely as we take a look at the Bissell Quicksteamer. So this actually is a new version this month. So they've done a few upgrades, but it's still that heart of Bissell at the core. Scott Hine, he is dirtying up our rugs so we can get down.
Best part of my job.
Under $100, by the way, 5 easy payments. So Scott, you just threw one on the floor.
A whole big old mess,
Yes.
including one of which was grape juice, which is basically like wine. So yeah, I don't spill Mr. O'Leary's nice wine, but spill your grape juice, it's fine. But what you have here is you have sports drink, you have milk, you have soda, you have orange juice, coffee, all the things that get spilled on your carpet every single day. But you need a way to get them off your carpet. And guess what? A vacuum cleaner won't do the trick. Paper towels and a scrub brush won't do the trick. You need to clean it all the way down and all the way back up. And that's exactly what the Bissell Quicksteamer does. Fraction of the size, fraction of the price, but not a fraction of the power of your big uprights, Gabrielle.
All right, so this is available, as I mentioned, on Easy Pay. So as you go through, you're lifting up the stains.
That's right.
But you're also deodorizing, so it's going to smell fresher too.
You're 100% right. So what that does, what you do, and I'll show it to you in a second, a little bit. Stick around, I'll show you a red stain that's a mess, but I'll show you why this works. You have a scrub brush basically in a brush roll. It lays down the solution and agitates the stain. Then remember, you have vacuum cleaner type suction, which suctions it all right up and all the way from the bottom of the carpet. So that milk and all that disgusting mess, it's not setting up, it's not curdling, it's not smelling, it's gone in an instant.
Without me having to get down and scrub.
That's exactly
and rub,
right.
And then come back in an hour to scrub a second time or third time, and then now vacuum. It's one step, and it's easy on the knees and on the back.
100% right, because it's less than 13 pounds. So you think about it, most upright vacuums weigh somewhere in the area of 25, 26 pounds. This is half the weight, but you still get all the effectiveness, and still at the end of the day, a vacuum's not gonna get the job done. You need a deep cleaner, and if you don't wanna put in the expense or the effort of the big uprights, then this is the way to go, because I was telling Dan the other day, I said, since we moved into our house, going on 4 years now, we've had 4 Super Bowl parties, 4 for 4 with something hitting the carpet. You know, it happens every time. Well, that's okay. I never worry about it because I have a Quicksteamer. I can take it out in seconds. I own it. It cleans like that, and it's done.
So I like that you said you own it. So you know what has been run through your Bissell steamer.
Yeah.
When you rent,
that's right.
You don't know what they were cleaning up.
No idea.
What kind of crime scene was that they were cleaning?
Right.
This
exactly
is
right.
Your
you don't
messes.
want somebody else's dog odors or pet messes in your carpet. You're not recycling other people's water. This is yours. It's in your closet. And for the first time ever, we now have a handle that goes up and down for easy storage. So it stores even easier in your coat closet. It really is the way to go. So what we've done here to really demonstrate the power is we've taken 5 different color carpet samples. And we've soaked them with a combination of soy sauce, browning gravy, mud, and coffee, which is way worse than anything that'd be in your own home. What I'm gonna do is just take the Quicksteamer up and back in one pass. And all I'm doing is pulling a trigger here. If you can operate a vacuum, you can operate a Quicksteamer. And you can even smell the solution, Gabrielle, as I go up. It smells good. It's a pleasant odor. So you're making your carpets look better, feel better, smell better. So even when you walk around on them in your socks, they're nice and fuzzy and fluffy. It just makes you feel better about the area that your kids are playing on or your pets are walking around on. Your whole family sees.
Look at the color. Look at this light pink that was hidden underneath all of that nasty browning gravy and soy sauce. The baby pink. Now, that looked like it was a brown carpet.
Yeah, turns out it's not, you know what I mean? It's not a mauve or a rust or something like that. It's actually a light blue. As we keep coming back here, this isn't some disgusting Oscar the Grouch olive green. Look at this, it's actually a bright electric lime green. And again, like, I don't even know that you'll have lime green carpet in your house, but the point is you're bringing your carpet back to life. So as I go up and back, and you can see it's just pulling all that dirt, all the grime, the mud, the coffee, the soy sauce right out of the carpet, and you're bringing your carpets back to life. Because you think about it, it's one of your home's biggest expenses, and this is a way to preserve it for a good long time.
But I'm looking at the width of the path you just cleaned and the length. In the time that you clean that, if I were to spot clean something with your typical carpet cleaner and a scrub brush, I'd still be at it. You've covered so much ground in that little bit of time, and it's deep down clean. It's not just surface clean.
And that is, you make the absolute most important point of this. If you take nothing else away, it's the fact of why do you need a Bissell Quicksteamer? Because I understand, and I'll show you this in a second, we're trained to take chemicals and a scrub brush or paper towels and topically clean a stain. But then that's the exact same stain that 2 weeks later we look at it like, what the heck, I just cleaned that thing. But when you have the Bissell Quicksteamer, you're not gonna have that feeling. You'll have that permanent stain, that one that you see every day when you get home from work that makes you angry every day because you worked hard and then you get home and there's that stain greeting you at the door. When you have the Bissell Quicksteamer, you don't have that problem.
Okay, so that's why I bought my Bissell steamer, the pets. So I had a puppy, you know, we were training her, she made mistakes, and so I felt better knowing that it got the smell and it got her messes from deep out of the carpet. But now I find I use it more with my kids. They're like wild animals.
They're the same
so,
thing.
like sippy cup juice spill.
Husbands are wild animals too, I understand. It's okay, we get it. But you're right, because even with the pets, if you don't get that thoroughly out, they smell it, they go back to the same spot. So let me show you why it's important to deep clean and why you want a Bissell Quicksteamer. So let's say this is just any old red stain that shows up. It could be fruit juice, it could be paint, it could be anything. So we are trained to go to the grocery store, grab one of these bottles, and start spraying, right? So I understand why, because it seems like an easy answer. So you grab the paper towel, that's the first thing you grab, right? And that just disintegrates and doesn't really help the cause at all, okay? And then you take a scrub brush, all right, this is a little bit better, but all you're doing with the scrub brush
is now embedding it into the carpet, right?
You're driving the stain down into the carpet. So why you want a Bissell is because right here, you see that there's a brush roll that spins at thousands of RPMs, and then there's also the suction with the solution that thoroughly and deep down cleans the stain, and I'll prove it to you by just simply turning it on. That's all we do.
So
and right away, look at the red that starts coming up here. Start thoroughly and deeply cleaning that stain. It'll take a second because this is a nasty stain, but guess what? It's still a better answer because it's thoroughly cleaned, and that's what topical scrub brush and paper towel won't do for you.
And Scott, that's the satisfaction I get when I see it finally run clear. You know, I'll just keep going until I see that water run clear, and I know, okay, I picked up all of it. It's clean, deep down to the root of the fiber. And so this is gonna be great for your carpets. You can also use this on your rugs. You know, high traffic areas just get dirty over time. Not that it's a particular stain, but to know that it's deep down clean. And my kids, they drop something on the floor, they'll pick it up and eat it. So this makes me feel better to know, hey, my carpets are as clean as I can get them after mistakes happen. And that's what happens in life. Messes happen. Let's clean them up.
It's like peace of mind. It's like having an insurance policy for one of your home's biggest expenses, which is your carpet. You want it to look clean, you want it to look good. It's the first thing your eyes are drawn to when you walk into somebody's house. You think about it, so you want people walking into your home and seeing a clean carpet, and that's what a Bissell Quicksteamer will give you.
Well, I want to let you know we just introduced this model, brand new this month, and already close to 3,000 now ordered, and we're only 2 weeks into the month.
Sure.
And this is available on 5 easy payments. So just try it for 20 bucks. If you don't love it, you return it, but get it at home. It comes with 3 different solutions. So you get a deep clean with Oxy formula, you get a pet and stain remover.
That's right.
And you get the Bissell Pro formula. So all the solutions to get you started, see how it works. And I'll tell you, it's super easy. Even my husband likes using the Bissell steamer.
Well, because it gives you, listen, anyone who tells you they like to clean, they're just bald-faced lying to you, but they like the results, okay? So I doubt your husband likes to take it out and clean, but he likes what the carpet looks like when he's done, because, you know, if he's like me, he spilled a Coke or maybe a beer, I don't know, on the carpet, and he doesn't want to get Gabrielle's wrath, I don't want to get my wife's wrath, no problem. 13 pounds, you haul it out of the closet, it's clean like that, and then the problem's gone away, and your carpet smells better and even looks better. So yeah, absolutely.
All right, so what are we doing here?
So this is an area rug like you might find here, like a Royal Palace or something like that, and you notice I carried it from one stain to another, less than 13 pounds. But the problem with area rugs is the dirt doesn't build up over days or weeks, but over months and years. And all of a sudden you forget what it looks like. Well, this is exactly why the Moskowitz family from Royal Palace recommends Bissell's by name, because it revives, it refreshes, it brings the carpets back to life, makes them look like the day you bought them. So that runner that's going up and down your stairs or the runner in the hallway, you bring it back. It's the first thing people see inside your door. It looks amazing.
Okay, so this, again, 2 different rugs.
Yep.
Between this before and after. But yeah, this, I love that I own it, so I don't have to feel constrained by time, like, oh, I gotta get this rental back, so I can only do this one area. You can hit your whole home. The area rugs, the high traffic areas, those spots and stains, like you said, that have just been annoying you. This makes it available to you at your convenience when you own it.
Well, there's the dirt. There's that fruit juice. There's all the grime that built up. And listen, this is the most amount of time we spend in our homes right now. We're in there constantly. So you got slush and ice and mud. You get rock salt. You get all kinds of grime that stays in your house. And because we're in our house constantly, it continues to grind into the rug. And it beats your rugs up, beats the fibers up. This is like having a portable washer and dryer for your carpets. It makes them just look great again.
And so you mentioned, is this some salt, rock salt?
This is rock salt here. So it's the kind of thing that's building up right now. Vacuums work well, but this works even better. Just even in one pass, you'll see that you're taking this all the way down, all the way back up. Look at how it removes it completely and thoroughly. Now the fibers of your carpets are refreshed. They look better, they feel better, and just like Dan Hughes, they smell better.
Thank you. I gotta ask you a question.
Shoot.
What do you enjoy more? Cleaning up these messes or making them?
Oh, making them. Oh my God, that's the odds. Sorry. I love making messes.
Thank you, Mr. Scott Hine.
Always good to see you. Like to have me back, Mr. Dan? No. None for you,
That
Dan.
was a fun day.
That wine was outstanding.
What did you think of that rosé?
Rosé?
Best you've had?